All right. So I doing a redo of the Nightmare Moon versus SirKingMale. So Nightmare Moon, a corrupted version of Princess Luna from My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, an evil entity born from jealousy of ponies loving the day, aka Celestia's domain. More than more than the nights, she tried to ooh try to defeat the Oaths of Harmony. I'm gonna fucking god, so shit's stupid. Abilities. Fucking stupid headhead. Okay, so Lunar and Night Control can summon Night. That will control the moon and manipulate layer something. Not sure what that means. Shadow and Dark Magic. Shoots dark magic blasts, manipulates shadows on something, and can use her shadow main as extra limbs or weapons. Ugh. Shape shifting and mist form. Transforms into uh, to a formless mist or for rapid travel, stealth, and pass through objects. Illusion casting or something like that. Creating something illusions such as the Wonderbolts, a something or two something something or something something or something enemies or whatever. Teleportation and flight moves incredible speeds, often teleporting via mist or something like that. Physical attacks can use her wings for flight and physical strikes, and her horn for magical attacks. Emotional manipulation something something and something to turn others against each other. Hmm. Origin and nature. Okay, never mind that. We're gonna leave that out. So those are her abilities. Pretty strong. All right. Control the moon and all that stuff, and just make fear or whatever. So now it's time to move on to Sir King Male, aka my character. So Sir King Male, correct? Yes, obviously. The king, the sir, the king of males. Okay, that sounds like really fucking gay to say. Like two fucking chitterlings or whatever. All right. Right. Sir King Male's abilities and transformations. So in his base form, or AKA his gorilla tag form, uh, superhuman strength, can bench press a car, like a jeep, maybe I think. Uh, incredible agility, obviously. No legs, only arms. Can jump from tree to tree with ease, kind of. Can wall run, sort of. And speed. Speed isn't, well, it's okay. He's more built like a tank, you know, more on the strength and durability side. Because like he's a dragon, he has scales. Like they're incredibly powerful, incredibly tough. Um, can breathe fire because he's a fucking dragon, obviously. Dark claws, so if it gets close, can damage skin and tough hides, and can also burn their opponent alive if flammable. And also has some kind of like projectile, a kind of like firework launcher on his back for one of his secondary weapons. His first, obviously, being the claws. His second being the gun thingamajig. and his third, his primary, or whatever it's called, broom, a full-on fucking made sweeping broom. Okay, you may be thinking you can't do shit with that. You can do actually a lot of things with a broom. So help me God. In his second stage or transformation, um, if we're going to go for his human form, he's on the same level as the Doomslayer. Even in his gorilla tag form, he's somewhat kind of like the Doom guy from like the early games of uh Doom. But for his human form, he's on the same level as the Doomslayer from Doom Eternal. Yeah. Sometimes even Doom the Dark Ages at some points, but not all the time. Now, his first transformation ever, signal form. Incredibly powerful. Uh Signal form is a analog horror based energy. Um can manipulate the air around him, can cause distorted parts of enemies or whatever to distort. Can grow tentacles made out of static from his back. Uh, Completely made out of static, by the way. Not really effective for enemies, but kind of. I mean, well, it's pretty effective for long range, but highly effective for close range combat. Can kind of tear enemies apart since they're kind of well tentacles or whatever it's called. And physical strength. Um, okay, so it's more powerful than the Doomslayer can punch. Can obviously the Doomslayer can punch like millions of tons of force or whatever, while Signal Form can punch hundreds to billions of times harder than that or whatever. So yeah, can teleport, can't really fly, durability very high, off the charts. Intelligence, not really so much. Agility, again, built for a tank or built like a tank. Strength and durability only, or whatever, for this transformation. Let's move on to his second transformation. We're gonna go from his weakest to the strongest. His second weakest or his first weakest would be Ice Reborn. You guys may be wondering, that sounds really powerful. And it kind of is for some scenarios. Uh, Ice Reborn can change the weather, shoot ice, and some parts of water. So think of it like Frozen, from The Incredibles, but with powers to change the weather. Basically, like that. Now, his third strongest like transformation would be Galaxy Form. Galaxy Form is very powerful. This form actually destroyed Bill Cipher, the crazy entity that can actually kill the Doomslayer and Discord. Discord is a chaos breaking reality like monster, chaos god, whatever, etc. in the My Little Pony universe. He was evil, tried to even conquer Equestria, and successfully did, but at the same time, he uh he actually became friends with uh a Fluttershy. If I'm wrong about the conquer part, I am sorry, but I thought that or whatever. Um, After Fluttershy said a lot of hurtful things, Discord was unfazed, but realized Fluttershy was his only friend, or was his only friend, and realized being bad isn't good. So he changed to the goodness. Although a lot of everyone is still skeptical about, you know, um, Discord since he is sometimes sarcastic, cocky at sometimes, and sometimes pretty fucking rude. But yeah. Uh, Anyways, back to Galaxy form. Right. So incredibly strong. Can basically destroy entire galaxies with one punch. It's one of SirKingMale's sort of strong but also sort of weak transformations. Uh, Not really built for durability. Mostly built for speed and agility. So really fast and agile. Pretty hard to hit, since well, most of his body is made out of space and galaxies and a couple of planets and suns and stars or whatever it's called. So yeah, pretty fucking strong. And if you want to anyone know what it looks like, go to my stream that's called Pinkie Pie Smile HD versus SirKingMale All Transformations or All Forms. There you can see on the far right. It's right there. It's right there. It's literally right there. Anyways, yeah. Move on to his um s- uh one of his strongest transformations, God's tier. Right. The moment that we all been waiting for. Not really, but I've been waiting for. God's tier. Right. It's beyond anything. All right. Insanely strong, insanely durable, speed faster than the speed of light, faster than anything. The intelligence off the charts. All right. Can see attacks within the near future. So kind of see in the future, but at the same time not. Um the normal punch, 100 megatons of force. If if pushed too hard, I just thought of this now. Um can destroy an entire damn universe. All right. Agility off the charts as well. Stronger than anything. But there's one transformation that's even stronger and more deadly than God's tier. And that one is called Gods of Blood. Actually, it's canon. So, Gods of Blood, correct. It is a very, very powerful transformation. More deadly or more stronger than God's tier. If you thought God's tier was strong, oh, fuck you guys. I am so proud for making these transformations. If it wasn't for these, oh my god, I don't know what my life would have been. Um, right, God's tier. No, not God's tier. Gods of Blood. So, god damn. Anyways, Gods of Blood, insanely strong. Normal punch equivalent to 50 galaxies destroyed or imploded. If pushed too far, can punch well let's just say two universes, all right, collided together. It would create so much devastation and force. It would probably destroy any other universes around it or whatever. But has but his strongest punch has the capable power of destroying two universes, two full goddamn universes. It's insane. Durability. Not even God or Jesus would want to mess with this transformation. All right. It's off the charts. Speed, oh, faster than either. Faster than anything. Anything in the known universe, it's faster. Put a fucking race with fucking Rainbow Dash. Oh, God's tier is obliterating her. Just kaboom. You know? Alright. Agility, not really too much. Um, Pretty fast though. Can teleport and fly along with God's tier and never mind. God's tier and Gods of Blood are like kind of the only ones that can actually fly. Um, all right, so those are SirKingMale's transformations. I do have two other transformations that are too powerful, so I can't really make them canon, unfortunately. So let's put them up together. From SirKingMale's strongest form to Nightmare Moon's full power or whatever. So let's go over this again. Nightmare Moon's abilities: lunar and night control. Can summon night and control the moon. Uh, Shadow and dark magic can shoot energy blasts and manipulate shadows and can use her shadowy like appendages or whatever to use as extra limbs or no, use as weapons. Shift shaping, whatever it's called, transform into formless mist and travel rapidly and stealthily. Illusion casting can create illusions. Teleportation and flight can move incredible speeds and teleport visa mist or whatever it's called. This was my damn thing. Physical attacks can use her wings and for use her wings for flight and physical attacks, and mostly uses her horn for magical attacks. Now, uh, emotional manipulation or what that's called. Um, can turn friends into foes or whatever. Now, if Nightmare Moon was at completely full power, she would be devastatingly powerful. Devastatingly. She would possibly destroy entire of Equestria. She would probably destroy it all. And this is what Nightmare Moon looks like. This is what she looks like in the show and all that stuff. This is actually from like episode 2 of part 1 for season 1. And let's go over to Sir King Male, which is this guy on the left. Or this guy right here. That's me. So, right. Right. Abilities. Uh, Base form or gorilla tag form. Uh, Incredible speeds. Uh, really strong, really durable. Pretty. The agility good, speed very great, durability off the charts, strength very good, great, whatever. Uh, Not really so intelligence, or the speed and intelligence aren't really good, or aren't really good. So yeah, um, if we're going for his like completely strongest form, we're gonna go from weakest to strongest. So Nightmare Moon. Let's go for her based form, or oh, hang on. I got a comment or upload or whatever. Oh, someone uploaded something. Um, uh, Sorry. Let's get back into it. So, weakest to strongest. Right. Um, Here, let's sit down right quick. So, for Nightmare Moon, aka Princess Luna, we're gonna use her base form, which is just her princess form. I think. I'm not sure. Um, she would obviously dominate SirKingMale's gorilla tag form and his human-like form. She would obviously use magic to stop him from mid-swing or even mid-step. She'd probably throw him across the damn world. And probably just do it all over again until he, I don't know, probably dies. So, yeah. So, two of his base forms, demolished. Now, we're going to go for his first transformation, signal form. So, this is where it gets really, really interesting. So, signal form, correct? Can distort the air around, cause cracks. Wait, no. Signal form distorts the air, can grow tentacle like appendages out of static, and a couple of other things that I forgot. I'm not entirely sure. So it would be pretty nice. From long range, his tentacles can grow pretty big, to the size of like the RMS Titanic. That's how big it can grow, or how far they can stretch, or whatever. Uh, would absolutely dominate Princess Luna if she did not think fast enough. If she thought fast enough, she would probably counteract that, whatever. She would probably try to use magical attacks, teleportation flight, would kind of work on SirKingMale's signal form, but at the same time can distort the air around him and other parts of the world. So she would possibly fall to the ground since how distorted the air would be. Probably teleport or try to teleport out of the world or somewhere else, but it would not work. It would not work because remember, I said Sir King Male can distort the air around him and other parts of the world, like a couple seconds ago. And that being said, if she teleported or flew anywhere else, the air would just distort around her, making her forced to land. And can possibly distort the ground as well. So yeah. Um so signal form can absolutely demolish Princess Luna. Alright. If Signal form King Male thought fast enough or thought quicker enough to take her down and found a way to take her down. But if Princess Luna found a way to take King Male's or found a weakness in his abilities, um she would most definitely destroy him. So a technically 3 out of 3, so a 2 out of 3 out of 5. So yeah, but Sir King Male, 1 out of 5, possibly, if thought fast enough. So yeah, but let's just say she did lose. So 2 out of 5 for Luna, and 1 out of 5 for Sir King Male. So she obviously has the upper hand, but when she transforms into Nightmare Moon, um, well, obviously, you can't attack a shadow. You can't destroy a shadow unless you use lights. But static, it's made from the darkness or whatever, something like that. So signal form getting demolished by Nightmare Moon, aka Princess Luna. So uh 3 out of 5. Now Searching Mel transforms into Ice Reborn. Um, again, what the fuck is going to change the weather do? Like, of course you can make it snow and all that shit, possibly even rain a little. But like, what the fuck is that gonna do, though? Like, he can freeze shit, but like, you can't fucking freeze a shadow. So, Nightmare Moon, aka or slash Princess Luna, 4 out of 5. Or no, like a 4 out of 6. Wait, are we gonna count the base forms? Yeah, we're gonna count the base forms. So like a 4 out of 5 to 6 possibly. No, 4 out of 5. Well, so a 4 out of like a 6 or like a 5 or something, but that would be too close. I don't know. We're gonna do for a 4 out of 10. But Circuit Mail does not have 10 transformations. He only has 5. Sir King Male only has 5 transformations. He does not have 10 because we are doing the. Not fuck. I just brought the damn thing closer to my face. I don't want that. And we're gonna explain it later after the stream. Let's move on. Sir King Male transforms into Galaxy's form. Okay, so that's where we get a little complicated. Built for speed and agility. Not so much for durability though. Um, Nightmare Moon would get some nasty hits on him. but SirKingMale, if he gets close to her, can cause a devastating blow on her, aka a punch or whatever. So yeah, with devastating force, absolutely devastating force. So what else? What else? What else? What else? Let's just say Nightmare Moon went to full power, completely full power. Galaxy form again getting obliterated. If Sir King Male thought quick enough, um, he would possibly defeat her in Galaxy form, but at the same time, it would not. So for Sir King Male, oh, oh fuck, I was lagging. So if Sir King Male thought quick enough, uh, yeah, he would absolutely destroy her. So a 2 out of 10 for Sir King Male and a 5 out of 10. Now let's move on to uh God's tier. God, this is gonna be so fucking brutal. So God's tier. Sir King Mao powers into God's tier. Rainbow aura crackling around the air. Only just pure holiness and divine power. Uh that's the problem. His transformation is made from the light. He literally glows rainbow. His body glows a yellowish. So Nightmare Moon is getting absolutely fucking demolished by God's tier. There's no explaining what could happen. There's no explaining this and that. No. Too fast, too strong, too durable. Um let's move on to God's tier. No, I meant God of Blood, sorry. Do I really need to say anything for this one? Of course Gods of Blood is going to demolish uh Nightmare Moon. So for Sir King Male, it is a um 4 out of 10, and for Nightmare Moon, say a 5 out of 10. So for Sir King Male's later transformations, he would absolutely demolish, but his weaker transformations would not be enough to stop her. So ultimately, Nightmare Moon kind of takes the crown for this one. But if Sir King Male thought quick enough, his later transformations would absolutely overcomplicate her and possibly even overwhelm her with power. All right, that's perfect. That's where my mic is cutting out for some reason. So obviously, so yeah, that is it for today's stream. I'm sorry that didn't really do a whole lot. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. This is Sir King Male going back to his throne. Yeah. Peace out. Let me know what other MLP characters you guys want to see me fight or whatever, or if you guys want to see me tech some AIs or whatever. God knows what. Or do another YouTube or VR check content creation. Fuck, that's right. I gotta release that recording of me and Mr. Skulls collabing on the Iron Lung thing. Fuck, forgot about that. Alright, well, see you guys later. Peace out. So you're not going back to his own throne. Keep